What's good, y'all? Um, what is it? Flash on? Hold on. Oh, no, it's not. Okay, the flash is not on. It's just okay. It's on. I don't know why it's on. So, okay. Last time we left off, Jonathan was wait, my bad, guys. I got this image from Crunchyroll, so I don't know if I can get copy striked or not. I just found it on like a Google search. And here's Jonathan. That's what he looks like, and Dio's right there with the stone masks from the other parts. So okay, let's get started. So Jonathan was shooting the zombie cop, you could say, and then the zombie stopped moving for some because it got shot too much and the body was falling apart. And Jonathan says, "Okay, we gotta get out of here." But Dio said, "No, we need to kill this thing right now. It's not human." And so Jonathan says, "No, we need to get out of here. We need to get Speedwagon. He's not a part of it." And Speedwagon says, "You, both of you guys need to come with me. I can hide you guys away from this thing." And then Dio said, "No, I'm going back to get father. I changed my mind. I don't want to go. He's like my one of last family member that is a father to me. Jonathan, you can go." But Jonathan says, "I'll just stay outside. But Speedwagon, you can go if you want to." But Speedwagon says, "No, I'm gonna stay too." So Dio ran up to the vampire, the butler Jay vampire, and charged right at him, but dodged his attack, but barely. He cut his eye. His skin above his eye, and he started to bleed. So he lost one of his eyes. No, he didn't lose it permanently. It's just bleeding, so he can't see out of it. So he ran back into the building so he can get his father's body. So the butler followed him, but Speedwagon stopped Jonathan from going in too. So Jonathan was just hopeless to stand there, and hopefully Dio got out. So Jonathan says, "Speedwagon, please let me go. I need to save Dio." And Speedwagon says, "That thing's a monster. You don't want to go in there. You be safer out here." As Speedwagon says, and then so Speedwagon said, "I think Dio got this. Just trust me." And Jonathan says, "Okay." So Dio was picking up the George's body because George died the last part, I think, and George was like super dead. Like he got stabbed in the heart. So Dio pulled out the knife and was gonna use it as protection if the the vampire came back in. And so the vampire did come back, and he was super fast. He ran up the stairs in like 5 seconds by flipping all over the furniture. And so there was a candle right by Dio that didn't get knocked over from the guns being shot. So Dio threw the fire right at the butler, and then the butler caught on to flames, and also the carpet on the stairs got put into flames. So Dio was moving upwards so he can get away from the fire. He was thinking, "Crap! I didn't think this far ahead. Oh, the house is gonna catch on fire. Oh no!" So Dio kept moving upwards because there was a attic. So he can get out the building from there because he put a ladder up there a couple of months ago. So he goes, "I can get out of the building all the way up." And so the butler keeps burning, and as Dio keeps walking with George's body, Dio said, "Don't worry, father, you'll be okay." But his father's dead. He's just talking nonsense now. Anyway, Dio is almost out of the building, but then he doesn't hear the screams of the butler anymore. So he goes to check and puts George's body down, but the butler's already gone, and the house is still on fire, and the fire has spread to the kitchen, and now it's all the way upstairs. He didn't even know it was getting that fast, and he can barely breathe now. but then he sees the butler right above the ceiling, and then the butler attacks him and cuts his one of his fingers. But luckily, the finger didn't get cut off all the way. And then Dio is bleeding, and he's like, "Oh God, oh." And so the butler said, "You can't stop me. It's nighttime. I'm immortal." And so Dio said, "Why are you immortal?" As he is coughing because of the smoke. "It's because I read the mask. It says you're immortal at night. So I guess in the sunlight, you're not." So Dio grabs one of the carpets that were on fire and throw it at him again and wraps him in the fire. And then he starts to burn again. "Stop this!" And then he kicks the vampire away from George's body and keeps moving with the broken finger. But he's moving a little bit more slower because he doesn't. One of his eyes is like going. He can't see out of one of them, and his fingers are now broke. His pinky finger is broke, so he can't move as well. So Dio said, "Oh man, this is oh, I can't even think what to say." So that's what Dio was saying. So Dio got all the way up there, and the house is really on fire. Jonathan says, "What did Dio do? Where is he at? He hasn't come out. I need to go save him." And Jonathan was moving towards it, but Speedwagon stopped him. "It's no point. There's no way he can survive the fire. And I don't want to lose both of them. Please let me save them." And so Jonathan rushed past Speedwagon and Speedwagon says, "Wait, we don't need to lose all three of you." But Jonathan says, "As a Joestar member, I need to save someone. It's in my blood." And then Jonathan went back inside to go get Dio, and he also picked up a spear from one of the statues, and so he was like, "Okay, I'm going up now." But that was like 2 minutes before what happened to the vampire. So Dio was already put the ladder outside. It was in the back, so he was going to carry George's body downwards. But the vampire came back again and cut his shoulder this time, and he could now barely move it. So he only had one arm to carry Jonathan. So Dio tried to take off the mask, but it cut his fingers, so that injured him more. So the butler ripped off the carpet that was on him. So Dio was like, if you're a vampire, you should not be able to survive this. So he breaks one of the wood stairs in the attic, and then he stabs it with the butler right in the heart, and then he kicks him right above the balcony. Like, he kicks him all the way downstairs because he pushed him out of the attic and then kicked him downstairs. And then now we're back to the present. So Jonathan just came inside to go see Dio, and then all he sees is one person falling, and then it goes straight on towards the spike. It cut off the butler's head, and Jonathan was like, "Oh my God, Dio, where are you?" And so Jonathan stabbed the head of the butler and then threw it away from its body, and then he kept stabbing the. Oh man, my computer is so dirty. Ugh. Okay, so he kept stabbing the butler's head. So he made it into mush basically, and then he kept stabbing the body and cut off all the pieces of the vampire's body because he said, "I can't believe I'm doing this. This is murder." But Jonathan felt very good getting revenge on his father's killer, so he got rid of all the body parts, and then he threw them all into the fire. And he said, "There's no way I can get upstairs now. I gotta get out. At least I killed that zombie. I mean that vampire. And so Jonathan got back outside the building, but one of his foot got stuck because one of the wood planks fell on it. But he got rid of his shoe, but he only broke his toe, so he was able to get out. But Dio was right outside waiting on Jonathan, and then Jonathan says, "Dio, what took you so long? I was going up there to get you." And then Dio said, "Please," as Speedwagon was wrapping him up with bandages, "we need to get out of here." "At least you say father's body. What's..." And so the manor was burning right in front of them. So we'll leave off at that part. Part one of the series is almost over. Like, I'm probably only gonna make like 2 more parts after this. So the finales are gonna come up very soon. So I'll see you guys Wednesday or next Friday. Bye.